Number 21, You Only Live Twice. Now, this film I had to rate so low because, like Live and Let Die, it did not age well. Part of it is because, I've already spoiled this thing on my summary, so who cares? Sean Connery has to go in full yellow face. In other words, I think there's a scene where they actually make him Japanese, like they put a lot of makeup on him. There is absolutely no reason for them to do this within the thing. Here's the thing. He has to join a, convent of ninjas. I know that's not the right word, but I don't really know what a group of ninjas are called. But essentially, he has to go in this thing. This is one of those films in which a lot is happening and just too much is happening. This is a very epic Bond film, and I have to say some of the epic elements are really pretty impressive. But I have to say, he not only does he have to join this group of ninjas, he has to marry a woman who I think he's told from the get-go has a face of a pig, but I've seen her. She doesn't look unattractive. I don't know why this was even brought up. So, and then, Also, Bond is killed at the very beginning of this thing, or at least he fakes his death. And I couldn't figure out why. And so I guess it was for him to go undercover. But of course his cover gets blown anyway. And, this is actually the first film in which you see Blofeld's face. And they kept changing the actor after that. I think he's played by Donald Pleasance in this, who does an extremely good job in this. I really like that. He's just had the perfect look and perfect way. And then they just... this is the film that actually has a premise of... Apparently, Spectre has this hidden base in Japan, which has a rocket ship that can steal other people's rockets. Like, it takes the United States' rocket, like, it literally opens up and swallows. It's a rocket that swallows other rockets. And then the only reason why they discover it is because they discovered that the rocket lands in the Sea of Japan. I'm going like, okay, here's the thing. If you have the technology to see where this stealing rocket lands, why didn't you have the technology to see that it was coming in the first place? There's a lot of things that don't make sense. For example, Blofeld's plan is apparently to steal rockets from the United States and Russia so he can start the Third World War. Why does he want to start the Third World War? Doesn't he think that's not going to affect him or something like that? That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. And this is why a lot of Bond films I really feel like a lot of Bond villains don't think past what's going to happen to them after they actually implement their plans.